1.
Please take out your notebooks and something to write with and write down the following definitions. Safety and unintentional injuries. Safety conscious is being aware that safety is important and to be careful to act in a safe manner. A hazard is a potential source of danger. What hazards in your home can you think of? Accident, an event that was not intended to happen. Accident chain is a series of events that include a situation, an unsafe habit, and an unsafe action. Unintentional injuries are injuries caused by unexpected events or accidents. Prevention is the best way to avoid and reduce risks. This includes thinking ahead and spotting possible hazards. How safety conscious are you? The accident chain. Number 1, the situation. Mark has overslept and has to rush to get ready for school. Number 2, the unsafe habit. Mark often leaves his books on the stairs. Number 3, the unsafe action. Mark isn't looking where he is going as he races down the stairs. Number 4, the accident. Mark trips over his books and falls down the stairs. Number 5, the results. When he falls, Mark sprains his wrist. He's also late for school. Can you think of a time when something like this has happened to you? And how do you think the sprained wrist is going to impact Mark's life at school? Point out the steps of the accident chain. Billy was riding his bicycle to his friend Matthew's house. Matthew's dad was going to take the two of them to the local bike track where they could practice jumps and tricks. Matthew had to go to his grandma's house that day, but had a 2-hour window to go bike riding. Billy was supposed to leave his house 15 minutes earlier. However, his mom told him that he was not leaving the house until he cleaned his messy room. These were the rules of the house. Nobody leaves until they clean their rooms. Billy was running late and knew Matthew had limited time. Instead of calling Matthew to let him know that he was running late, Billy decided to hop on his bike and start riding. He figured he would text Matthew on the way to save time. Billy never wore a helmet while riding, and he wasn't going to start wearing one today. As he was texting, Billy didn't see the huge pothole in the road ahead of him that was made by a plow from the snowstorm last week. Billy hit the pothole at full speed, flying off the front of his bike. He landed on his right arm, he's right-handed, and banged the back of his head on the pavement. A neighbor who was driving by witnessed the accident, stopped his car, and called 911. Billy had to be taken by an ambulance to the hospital, where a cast was put on his arm, which had fractured when he landed. He also was treated for a mild concussion. Not only did Billy miss out on riding with Matthew, but he also would miss the entire baseball season at school that was just about to start. The end. Your task is to plug it in. With your group members, you have 5 minutes to list the situation, the unsafe habit, the unsafe action, the accident, and the result in the story you just heard. The worksheets are in your folders if you need to review them. The challenge. How did the decisions Billy made impact his life? How do you think this event impacted Billy and future decisions? Think back to decision making and list your answer. Be ready to share. Please remember all group rules and raise your hand if you have any questions. Thank you. Time to get started.